consistent voice for pro-Israel, pro-peace foreign policy in the House. He has a perfect voting record on issues of concern for Brit Tzedek, including voting no on the Palestinian Sanctions Bill of 2006, co-sponsoring the Davis Middle East Envoy resolution, and signing the High Caps, Ackerman Mustani, and Price LaHood congressional letters. Congressman Capuano has a long relationship with Brit Tzedek in our Boston chapter, highlighted by his participation in a Brit Tzedek forum in November 2006 in Cambridge. Capuano has always welcomed us into our office, and we are very honored to have him with us here tonight.
Voting record, I have to change that because I don't have a perfect voting record with anybody. First of all, I want to thank you all for being here. I can't tell you how important it is to see Brit Tzedek here in Washington. I will tell you on a regular basis, I feel alone and I feel under attack by a lot of people because they see some of my votes as somehow weak, somehow not standing up enough for things that they believe in. And when I come back and say, I do not think that the desire for peace and coexistence is a weak position. And I welcome your support. I welcome your presence here in the next few days. I will tell you that little by little, the voice of Brit Tzedek is growing, and people are hearing you. I believe firmly that the only way to settle the problems in the Middle East are through the path that you are traveling, that you are leading. I will tell you guys, I look forward to the day when others see it that way, because when that happens, I then believe that the reasons for existing will then cease. We won't need to do this, because peace will be at hand. People will be living together as they should, and we can move on to other problems, other issues. This issue has lasted too long. This issue, I think, has heard only one voice in the last many years. Believe firmly that your work here today, tomorrow, and other days, that your work at home, more importantly, if you want the truth. You can't just come to Washington, talk with a few members or a few members' staff and think that's enough. It's not. They have to hear you at home for a couple of reasons, not the least of which is really, we have more time at home to hear you than we do here. Here we're pulled in 1,000 different directions every single day. When we're at home, you're not just another lobby. You're our neighbors. You're our friends. You're our family. And we are more likely to open our ears and our hearts to hear the message that you have. Please, do what you have to do here. But when you go home, do it again and again and again. Remind them that you're not just some group that's flying in for a day. You're the people that they represent, and they need to hear you. Thank you for being here.